There we go. There's my mic. What's up, guys? I hope you guys like that promo because I had to create a promo for this beautiful thing right here. Yo, check it out. You can like literally take the cork out, pour your dice out. They stack inside. So for all of you that thoroughly enjoy stacking your dice, look at that. It does it for you. This thing is awesome. We're going to have the pre-made one sold and then options for your own customizable jars and colors and stuff. We're still working out a few kinks and bugs, but I hope y'all enjoyed that. We'll have more information next week when we go live with it all. In the meantime, welcome back to NevaeH Paradise Lost. This is episode 4. We have a lot to unpack still. You know, a lot of questions without answers, a lot of plots that need some form of resolution. And today's the day to make it happen. So, as usual, from left to right, please tell the people who you are and who you play.
I am Onyx. I play Mars right now. Bear Mars, Terrain.
I'm Cole. I play Demas Andreas.
I'm Robin. What's my name? I play Kaida damn near.
Confused at what's going on with my party members. No, I'm Deontay, and I play Ren Folkor.
I am Violet, and I play ZZ Malhias.
And as you guys already know, I am Eddie. This is D&D, and we have an NPC guest star with us tonight again, coming in from the tail ends of last game and finishing things up today. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Oak, and I'm Avalon.
This is Avalon here. We're going to move them back up to the top left so that we can make them a little bit bigger for you all to see and enjoy. Players, go ahead and give me a recap of what happened last episode.
Demas got sent to hell.
No, Demas, more appropriately, never left hell, and we figured that out.
There's a grudge baby and nobody else knows.
Some really, really badass moments with Kaida and Amaris, like chef's kiss.
Amaris is stuck as a bear.
ZZ is Bear Mars's best friend.
The two teams that split up there was Demas, Halo, DZ, and Ren. They went into the desert to go and find gosh, I can't even remember his name right now because he
Dirtiest traitor bastard.
Yes,
Kavir.
that guy, Kavir. We went to go find him, and we find him inside this cave after we track him down. And inside said cave, we find Kavir tied up by Toby, who we meet at the time, who has the same goal as us to deal with this treacherous snake man of a man that's really trash and snaky. And then
I kind of find that insulting, but okay.
My apologies. That was very bad taste of me. Meanwhile, while that's going on, we're trying to figure out that whole situation. Amaris and Kaida are fighting off the orcs and trying to help Alora after she got shot down.
Oh,
some crazy things are going on there. We end up bringing back Kavir to the town after the orcs finally leave, after they got their asses handed to them quite handedly by a giant bear, Maris and Kaida. And Kaida's sister, Alora, is injured. When we get back there to go and check and see what's going on, we don't really trust Toby at the time. And Toby decides, hey, you know what? I'm going to reveal my intentions and totally screw you guys over because I'm actually a bad guy. Or maybe he's not bad. We don't know that just yet, but he definitely...
But he tried to take our child.
Oh, yeah, and that's when
the baby.
Mama Bear kicked in. And I know we left off with a brown bear straddling Toby, Avalon, whatever his name is, and the gnome was also sitting on his chest.
And then he said, Alara, will you handle them for me? And she turned spooky.
Oh,
spooky.
Yeah, spooky. That's what I meant. Yeah. What is spooky but just aggressive hot?
Right.
You're right.
We turn, and before that happens, actually, we see Avalon stab Demas, and Demas kind of disappears. So we all go kind of postal, and we're trying to kill Avalon. And it cuts with some voice speaking to Demas, saying something about like, oh, you thought you could get away, blah blah blah, and like you lost everything, and I'm in hell. Woo! And that's what you missed last time on Dragon Ball Z.
I think that just about covers it. We have a new subscriber, Okin Coco. I'm not sure when you subscribed, but it says you did 7 days ago, so we might have missed that at the end. So I want to make sure we roll that beautiful D20 for you. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's see what you're getting to the players. That is a number 13.
13 scary.
Oh, okay. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. So we will drop the number 6, and we're just going to roll a D4 and see who this happens to. That is number 2, Demas.
Is Demas there though?
Mm-hmm.
Demas is already in hell. He's
Don't
suffering
worry.
enough.
Don't worry about the details. I'll explain how it happens when it happens.
I don't.
You don't even know what it is
like
yet.
that.
You don't even know what it is yet to ask if you're there or not.
Well,
Well, yeah, exactly.
have I ever been there?
That's a good question. Let's find out. All right, is everyone ready?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll
I mean,
count.
it's ready.
Hang on 1 second. I have to fact check some things. Gotta get all the ducks in a row.
Oh, cute as hell.
Gotta find my mouse. It likes to disappear when I'm streaming, and it's very annoying.
The real scary.
We hate when that happens.
All right, folks. I need you all to roll for initiative.
Oh,
Aw,
fuck rockets.
I got a 14.
I got a 17.
I got an 18.
Also 18.
Okay, hang on a second. I can only type so fast. Yeah, I got some good rolls.
I know, it's crazy. We
Kaida and
wasted
Ren,
them for
re-roll, please.
initiative.
Ren, you're gonna go before me. I just rolled a 1.
22.
And Avalon, did you roll?
18.
Nice. All right, so Avalon's going first.
Why?
Of course.
Nice knowing y'all.
Unless you want to outbeat a 22. You can roll forward if you really want to.
Who?
Who?
You got a 2?
Oh,
What?
I didn't
Oh.
roll again.
Go ahead and roll again.
That's an 8.
That's an 8? Okay, so Ren's going first, Avalon's going second.
Fuck him up, Ren. Fuck him.
Boy.
All right. Ren, it is your turn. You are currently on top of Avalon.
Okay, I am going to, with one of my daggers, stab this man directly in the trachea.
Okay, you can roll to hit with advantage because they are prone.
Yeah.
And you're essentially grappling them.
Yeah.
I don't know where Demas is.
Got a 17.
You got a what?
17.
That's a hit?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for damage. And since you're aiming for the trachea specifically, that will be bleeding, so it'll do additional damage over time.
No. We don't waste no thing. Jesus Christ. Jesus, hold on. You know what? This is the first time. Add a character mode. This is the first time I've actually used a character that uses weapons. I'm like, Jesus, what is this?
How to stab?
Right. How does one stab exactly?
Fair enough.
That is 5.
Okay. Avalon, you're taking 5 points of damage. You're going to take an additional 3 points of damage at the end of every round. And it is now your turn.
I'm gonna say this is for demons and stab him directly in the trachea.
Okay, so currently I have this midget on me, and then I have a bear on me as well, correct?
Yes.
First off,
Alright. So I am not going to... I'm not going to try and escape. I'm going to start punching the fuck out of this guy.
Hell
how
yeah.
dare you?
So, I'm just going to... Let's just do unarmed strikes. Okay, yeah, go.
Hell yeah. Full swing.
That's
Yes,
16 to hit.
16 to hit.
How
Go ahead, Onyx.
how exactly did Bear Morris land on him? Are his arms available? I was just wondering.
You're mostly on
Okay.
his chest.
Okay.
And the grapple was kind of lost when Ren started attacking. So while you're both still on top, he can move his arms.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit, Ren?
Yeah, but as my reaction, I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge, so I'll be able to have the attack's damage against me, whatever he does.
The attack's halved against you?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, it's just straight bludgeoning, so that's 1 damage on there.
Just 1 damage?
That's just 1 damage,
Alright,
yeah.
well, 1 damage can't be halved, so you're taking 1 damage, Ren.
Right in the ribcage.
Well, it's 3 damage, so rounded down as 1.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, gotcha. So, yeah, 1 damage.
And I can do 2 more attacks, so
Mm-hmm.
that is going to be a 17 to hit. And
Still going
a-
at Ren? That's a hit.
oh yeah, still going at him. Just punching him at this point.
That's rude.
So this one will not be Uncanny Dodge, so you'll take full damage for it.
So that's 3 damage. And then the other one is a 24.
Jesus,
hit.
okay.
That's a hit.
That's another 3
I mean,
damage.
you are on top of it.
I know, but like, damn, how do you really feel?
So you're going to take 7 damage so far.
Okay.
And then to get out from prone, what do you movement?
You can't okay, you know what? Fine. You can ban that word. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. From being prone, you'd have to get from underneath the bear. You're not technically grappled, but you were tackled. So I'll modify it a little bit. I'll let you roll an athletics against Bear Mars. So Amaris, you roll an athletics check, and if your number is higher than Avalon's, then Avalon stays pinned.
I rolled an 18.
I thought it is a 12, so.
Well, mine was a 16 on the dice. I wasn't sure. Is it a 16
you're
or?
at the proficiency bonus if you're proficient.
Okay. All right. Then it's an 18.
Okay. All right. So yep, you're still stuck there, but 3 good solid punches on Ren, just to try to get him off you. Is there anything you say in that moment?
Midget.
Perfect. All right. Solid. That's all you had to say. It's now Kaida's turn.
What is Alora doing?
Slowly creeping up.
Okay. Kaida is going to start with looking around to the party. If anyone needs healing now, say something. Otherwise, I'm gonna go deal with Elora.
Grrr.
Something.
Zizi's just gonna kind of, because she's still. Have I reached the party yet? Or am I still away?
You're not like directly in the combat, but you're close enough for sure. Within 10 feet.
Okay. She's gonna like kind of cough up a little bit of wet cough and like holding her rib from Bear Maris's gruesome attack there, and say, Kaida, I could use a little help.
She turns around to Zizi and her eyes get really wide.
Real
and
quick,
she.
if you do more dialogue at this point, it will be an action.
Okay, I'm not gonna do any more
No
dialogue.
problem.
It's okay. As she takes her sword and stabs it into the ground and casts Aura of Vitality, and then uses her bonus action to heal 2d6 hit points for Zizi.
Nice.
So that is 4 HP. I'm sorry.
That helps. It helps. Everything helps.
All Amaris did was do the little roar thing to try to communicate a message.
That'll work. Do you have any bonus or free actions that you want to do?
I want to flip off Avalon, please.
That'll work.
That's all.
That brings us to Amaris. Bear Maris growls, but then sees ZZ glowing. What's Bear Maris gonna do?
I'm going to try. Okay. I don't know if we're trying to kill this man. Okay, I'm just gonna do swipe, bite. Like he just attacked the gnome and then he killed Dimas. I'm not trusting this guy, and all I can tell is, well, I'm injured and he's hurting my friends.
That's perfectly fine. Unfortunately, you're also a bear, so I need you to roll a percentage die.
Oh
No.
damn it!
Yay,
Percentage.
Friend's about to get bopped.
I don't have one. I don't have one. There it is. Okay, D100. Okay. Oh, Lord. Go. The dice. Is it 10%?
Okay. You're doing 3 attacks?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll for your 3 attacks, and I'll roll something over here.
Oh, God.
Alright, guys, it was so fun playing.
Okay, so it's die 20s first. I didn't have the dice pulled up. I'm sorry. So we're going to roll 3 20-sided dice. It'll roll all 3 for me. Okay. Thank the gods. All right, so one's a 10, one's a 4, and one's an 18 on a d20.
You do have advantage. You're on top of him, so you
Okay.
can roll them again.
Okay. Oh, fuck. A 19, a 17, and a 19?
No.
That was all 3 of those were better.
Better.
Okay. You're doing claw, then bite, right?
Correct,
Okay.
yes.
Roll your damage for the first claw.
No. Ouchies.
Okay, 2d6. All right, so we're gonna do 4d6. Okay, so 12 for the first
Okay.
and 7 for the second set, but I have to add some stuff to it. Those were just the dice rolls. So 12.
So wait, you had 19, 17, 19?
Yeah.
Okay. Do those 3 hit you, Avalon?
19, 17, 19? Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, cool. So the first one
so
was 12.
it's
The second one was...
well, wait, it's 12. It's 16. The first one's 16
Okay.
because I rolled 2 6s.
Okay.
The second one is 7, 4, so 8, 11.
Okay. And go ahead and roll for the bite.
Okay, the bite is 1 die 8. Sorry, I have to type it all in. Fuck. I rolled an 8. I don't like this online dice roll.
8 for 8 for the hit points.
Yeah, for the damage and plus 4, so 9, 10, 12. There's 12 in total for the bite.
Okay. Avalon, you're taking 11 and 12. And Ren, you're taking 16.
Oh.
For a moment, the bear and you just kind of takes over and you lash out wildly. And your first swing hits Ren, who's right in front of you. The second and third, or the second swing and the bite, both connect to Avalon.
Can I free action whimper and look at Ren like?
Yep.
Don't look at me.
Yep.
Don't look at me. Don't look in my direction.
Sorry.
That brings us to Laura. Who is gone.
What?
Zizi, what's your armor class?
What?
What?
15.
Okay. That brings us to Zizi.
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm rushing up. I'm going to try to I hate this. Okay. I want to try to grapple Bear Maris.
Okay.
ZZ sees what's going on. She sees that she's attacked Ren while attacking this dude on the ground and is realizing with her interactions beforehand that she's not in control and needs to get her out of the fray.
But Marsh, you have to roll another percentage die. If you succeed on this roll, then you will maintain your sanity and you can choose what to do. If you don't succeed, it's up to the bear.
Please tell me this is a good roll. An 85?
It's a good roll. You maintain your sanity as Izzy begins to wrap around you and try to grapple you and hold you back. Do you want to resist it personally?
I'm going to kind of, because I still want to protect her, so I'm not going to resist her in the way that I want to hurt her. I'm just going to try to back off of him, pushing her back, if that makes sense. So, like, I'm going to get away from the situation like she's trying to get me to do, but I'm still trying to play body shield, if that makes sense.
I can't have you make that action of moving yourself until it's your turn.
Okay, but that's so she can see that I'm relaxed with her touch, but I'm still...
Okay, so Zizi, do you still want to continue the grapple?
Yeah, I wanna get Bear Maris.
Okay. It seems
out
like
of
you
the
have
way.
no further resistance, so
Okay.
you have successfully grappled them. If you want to try to move them, I'll let you bonus action as in athletics
Okay.
to see your strength.
Okay, all right, and I'll roll in athletics. I'm just trying to move her out of the way here. I am very proficient in that, and I still got an 11.
I don't think that's gonna cut it.
Yep, I'm not strong enough to move you, Bear. Sorry, sorry, Bear baby.
You didn't plant yourself properly, and Bear's not budging.
Okay.
Oh, that brings us back up to Ren. Ren, before you go, real quick.
Alive still?
I don't know.
Yes.
You lost 16. Are you still alive?
No, I'm still alive.
Okay, before you go, Demas, you're walking around a cave. Cool. Back to y'all. Ren.
I hate that we even had that moment.
I haven't forgot about you.
I am going to take the opportunity after being slashed by my compatriot to kind of do like a disengage, more or less, or more of a hide, I guess. So kind of like rolling out of Avalon's sight.
Are you using the skill hide, or are you rolling for stealth?
Rolling for stealth.
Okay. If you succeed on the stealth, well, you're moving away from Avalon?
Yes.
Okay, so regardless, you will provoke an attack of opportunity, but if you succeed on the stealth after said attack, then you're poof.
Okay. That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Avalon, go ahead and roll a perception against it.
Okay. Wow. an 8.
25.
Okay, so you will successfully disappear, but as you go to get up off of him, he does have an attack of opportunity. If you want to take it, Avalon.
I do.
All right.
Why would
No,
you do
this will be
that?
with my word swan.
Which element will you be using?
Give me a second so I can look that was again. Not the element, but the hit DC. No, I should have saved it.
Oop. Litchy doodah.
Oh,
in your
I'm
channel.
looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm looking-
I
I'm like, I'm
was
pretty
like
sure I
looking at
wrote
the
it.
wrong one. My bad. I thought it was like somewhere else. Okay. So yeah, that's a 25 to hit, and it's going to be lightning.
Okay.
So 1d10. That's 10.
Nice. Okay, so you're taking 20, Ren.
Oh my god.
Are you still alive?
Stay alive.
You're moving. You're walking away. No.
Ren! Oh my god. Oh.
That is hell. Damn. I was doing so good. I didn't die first last campaign. Fuck. Okay.
Ren, you jump off of Avalon, attempting to kind of like slip away into the shadows of the flickering flames that are dying out in this town. But his eyes are trained on you from the trachea stab. And grabs his sword and swings it over with one fell motion while he's still pinned to the ground. And it carves into your back. A huge slash motion from your top right shoulder down to your top or your bottom towards your left eye. You immediately fall over and collapse, dead. We'll get back to you in a moment.
For all of you wondering, it wasn't a giant slash because he's only like 4 foot. It was a regular slash.
He's also lying down on the ground. He's like, he's doing what he can.
He's also a gnome, so there's that.
The sound of lightning and thunder kind of erupts at that hit. You all can see Ren's body kind of twitching with electricity. That brings us to Avalon. Avalon, right now, Bear Mars is currently grappled, which means you can get up from you being prone.
Yeah. Well, I definitely would like to get up and dust myself off. Go ahead and take a look at the charred corpse on the ground. Oh wait, there's 2 of them, aren't there?
Yes. Well, no,
And-
Demas's body is gone
Yeah,
completely.
Demas didn't have a body.
Oh, that's true. That's gone entirely. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and walk over and take the child with me and just walk along my way.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
The child makes no movements and is just picked up. You are beginning to walk, so he's still within range for everyone else, which brings us to Kaida.
Do I have advantage on him because his back's turned to me?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray and burn this fucking bitch to a crisp.
He is holding the child.
It's okay. It's gonna hit him, not the kid.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit? Okay. Good. I'm short a d6, but it's fine. That is... Can we click, please? I would like to do math. It's not letting me do math. Plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 3. He takes 26 fire damage.
Nicely done. The Scorching Ray shoots out and almost at like light speed and instantly engulfs him in a bit of flame. It pampers out quickly and leaves these scorch marks all across his back.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to heal ZZ again. Uh, 6 points of health. And then I'm going to use my full movement to start charging at this motherfucker. And just keep up with him. And
Okay.
that's my turn.
Very good turn. That brings us to Bear Maris. Go ahead and roll a percentage die for me.
Hold on, I'm trying to find my die 20. Okay. 44.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to, like, push back to try to get ZZ off of me gently before the rage engulfs her. I'm gonna be honest. She just saw this guy kill another team member and take the kid. She's gonna fucking charge and slash. Like, I know what she's gonna do. Like, it's like a trigger at this point.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Natural 20.
Nicely done. Double damage.
Alright, and I just am doing one slash attack because I'm trying to get ZZ out of the way.
Right.
And, okay, so it's 2 dice, 6 plus 4. Okay. So... two ones for the damage, so plus 4, so it's 6.
So 6 total?
Yes!
And that's double to 12?
Fucking double damage ever is gonna be 12.
Hey, better than nothing. Except you rolled a 44, so you lose consciousness and go into your bear state, attacking ZZ. ZZ, what's your armor class?
15.
You definitely got hit. So you're taking 12 points of damage as Bear Maris kind of just shrugs back and lets out a bit of a "Roar." I'm not doing the bear thing. I'm not the bear.
Hey, Kaida, thanks for the heals. They're all gone.
And
12 points about you. I'm so fuck.
Maris, you have not regained your sanity yet.
Does she see him still?
Yes. You can still charge after him, but you won't be able to hit him.
Okay. Then I guess just tackle.
Nope, won't be able to do
I'll
that
try.
either. You're, at this point, the best I can do for you is having you start charging at him.
And I have not regained consciousness, so I wouldn't try to avoid everybody. I would just be literally, he's my prey at this point, so I'd have no choice but to charge after him.
Okay, cool.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
It is now Alora's turn. Omar, what's your armor class?
16.
There's a huge gust of wind as Alora lands between Amaris and Zizi. And her hand is glowing and her sword is missing. 2 seconds later, 8 swords fall out of the sky. hold on. Math is hard. Fortunately for y'all, they're only doing 2 damage each, and there's 2 targets, so you're both taking 8 points of damage. She is standing between Amaris and ZZ now. She looks over to you, ZZ, because she didn't really care about the bear, and her eyes are just bloodshot red. Her hair is grayed out, and there's just something seething, and her wings have essentially blackened with smoke pouring off of them. She takes a step towards you, but she says nothing. That brings us back to Ren. Oh man, I've been waiting for this.
I made you some content.
Hey, thank you for the raid. Single Step Gaming, thank you for the raid of 10 people. Good to see you all. Please enjoy the D&D. It's dark. This is Roll for Trauma, but enjoy the chaos. All right, Ren, you just died, so let me just press some buttons real quick and if I can find it. There it is. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And there's 5.
God damn it.
Welcome everyone. Wow, love to see you all. Please drop a follow if you're a fan of D&D. We just had a player that died, and in this campaign that's a little bit different, so they're going to see exactly how that is at this moment. Ren, almost immediately as a sword struck your back, you feel all of that pain, and then the lightning surge through your body, and then it all almost immediately disappears, and everything around you turns black. It slowly begins to fade to white, and all around you, up, down, left, right, forward, and backwards, is an ethereal plane of white. Every step that you take in it sends out ripples underneath your footsteps, disturbing the white peace. And as you're walking around in this ethereal plane, there is a thin gray veil you're walking up to. You can see your reflection on the other side of this thin gray veil. Is there anything in particular you want to do?
Huh. You would think after the second time that dying wouldn't be so
Can you bring your mic closer?
sad. It is sad. I mean, dying once sucks, but a second time? Is anybody out here?
On the other side of the veil, you can see yourself waving at you.
Hey, bud. Gonna wave back.
The other you goes, wow, you really got back here quickly.
You know, I guess my greatest flaw is always having to protect everybody that's weaker.
I thought you learned better. How did that go for you last
What?
time? Oh, that's right, we got eaten.
Yeah. But I mean, it wasn't by a giant cat beast this time, it was by a bear, so guess that's an improvement.
I guess. What are we doing?
Trying to save the world, I think.
Is it even worth saving?
Starting to wonder the same thing.
Well, you don't have to stay here.
Does that mean that you have to?
Oh yeah. I'm you. Well, I'm the part of your soul that you lost last time.
Hmm.
You're gonna have to
I mean,
leave a bit more if you go back. You sure that's something you want to do?
I've only known them for a short time.
You know that's not how it works.
No, I know. Unfortunately, I know a little bit too well. What do I have to give up this time?
Feelings. You've lost enough memories. We have to take your passions. It's the only thing that will feed the void. The things that you care for, you won't care for anymore. The people, the bonds that you attempt to forge, they'll be met with emptiness. Are you sure you don't want to stay?
If there's even a slight chance of fixing all of this, don't you think it'd be dumb for us to not do it?
At what cost? And as the other you says this, the veil gets further and further away, and they get further and further away until they get really minuscule, far off in the horizon of this whiteness. And as soon as they disappear, all of the white surrounding you blinks out of existence, and you are back on the battlefield, fully healed, and your wound has completely closed itself. All of your people are back around you. You can see Bear Maris is charging with Kaida into the fight. You can see Alora has just landed between ZZ and Bear Maris, and Demas is still nowhere to be found. It is still your turn.
How far am I from Avalon?
He's about 15 feet away, so he's not very far.
Okay.
He is currently carrying the child.
I am going to aim for the back of his head with my crossbow.
Okay. Roll to hit.
$15.
15 minutes.
It hit? Okay, hold on. So that's a D8. I know what 8 looks like. Oh my crap. Okay. So I am going to hit for 7.
The bolt from your crossbow whizzes out with a little tink, and it flies and pierces him square in the back of the head, in between his dreads. Which brings us to Avalon.
Alright, well. Pull that out of my dreads. I think I haven't showered. And with the child, I'm just gonna just disappear.
Oh.
No parting words.
No parting words. Avalon and the child are gone. You know what? We're just gonna take a quick moment to say bye to our guest star NPC.
Sayonara.
Bye. Oh, thanks for coming out. We appreciate you for being a really bad guy, but in a good
We
way.
appreciate you even if we want to fight you.
It's for being electrocuted and burnt and everything.
Damn.
Alright, I'm going to disconnect you from the game. And we're gonna switch screens so everyone's lined up. And we're gonna hide this beautiful picture of the child.
Oh my god.
Do y'all want to take a break, or do y'all want to?
I would like to not take a break.
Okay. Shit's getting intense.
Murder intent.
He took our baby!
Oh. Okay. Are we still in combat?
Yes, you are. Just giving
Okay.
you all a minute here. Y'all good? Y'all ready to proceed?
Yeah.
Real quick. Okay, so I thought it was my imagination, but it's not. Demas, whatever your light setting is, combined with the green on your face, is making you blend into the green screen. And I'm like, I keep seeing effects on your face, and I thought I was tripping, but I'm not. It's you. That brings us to Kaida, by the way.
Kaida's gonna start her turn by screaming no at the top of her lungs, which I'm not gonna do right now to save your ears and the ears of the people who are sleeping within my house.
Fair enough, fair enough.
She is then going to turn around to Elora. Where the fuck did he go? And she is going to use her action as she is running towards Elora to activate her radiant soul as her eyes begin to glow. And she points her sword at her sister. You've already taken my friends from me. You've taken the child from us. You must be cleansed. As her voice is shaking with emotion. And then I'm gonna heal Zizi for 2 more d6. 3.
I love it and I appreciate it, but that sword hit killed me.
Why didn't you tell us earlier?
The child went missing and I forgot. I was gonna wait till my next turn, but then it didn't come around, so... yeah. Zizi has seen all this happening and with swords sticking out of her body, falls to the ground with a wet schlop in her own blood. With her jaw just like hanging open and her eyes roll back in the back of her head.
Okay, well then I'm gonna heal the Mars for 3 HP.
You're gonna heal the bear that has no sense of who you are?
Yeah, she can hurt me. It's fine. And I'm just gonna use my full movement to get as close to Elora as possible.
Okay. Are you
That's
still
all.
gonna heal the bear or no?
No, I'm gonna drop that concentration spell.
Okay.
As the the area like 30 feet around her like kind of fades a little bit as she drops the spell.
Okay, cool. That brings us to Bear Mars. Go ahead and roll a percentage. As of right now, the roles have reversed. The bear's in charge. So
Onyx, you're muted. You've been muted for a while.
I got a 4
on
the percentage die.
you actually take over.
All right, but I'm just gonna say she's still like as she's transitioning back, she's going to let out like the most intimidating roar she can.
Do the roar.
Because in reaction to that, you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Roar.
There you go. Gotta give people what they want. Yeah.
And redirect. Okay, how far away am I from Elora?
Within 5 feet.
Well, actually, no. How far away am I from ZZ's corpse?
Within 10 feet.
Since I've kind of come back and I know I hit her, I'm gonna run over to her and just kind of console her. Like, I don't give a fuck about the fight right now. Like, I feel really bad about this.
That makes sense. Alora's turn then? Yes, Alora's? Alora's turn? Next person's turn? I'm just making sure you're done with your actions.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm literally I'm just I'm
consoling
mourning
her.
ZZ right now because I'm freaking out because I don't know if she's actually dead or if she's not dead. If I did it, like, because the bear took over, I have no idea.
That makes sense. That brings us to Allura. Allura has reached out towards one of the 8 swords, and as soon as they grab it, the other 7 disappear. She points it at Kaida, and says, "Come and try." And she kind of like spits a little blood as she says this, and she retaliates, charging at you, Kaida. She's gonna roll to hit.
As
Good.
As she's rolling to hit, I'm going to use my reaction to cast Warding Flare to give her disadvantage as she sticks her sword towards her and casts it.
Okay, perfect. She will be rolling with disadvantage. What's your armor class?
My armor class is 19.
Okay, she definitely missed both. She swings the first one. Excuse me. And completely misses, barely hitting the tip of your sword. Almost a little blindsided by the Warding Flare. She stops just a few feet in front of you. That brings us to Zizi. Just gonna click some buttons real quick.
She's gonna come back to like a bear bawling over her corpse.
Zizi, just like before, you find yourself in this white ethereal plane, fully surrounded by white, up, down, left, right, forward, and backwards. And every step you take creates a ripple. As you're walking about this white area, you see this shroud of gray, and on the other side is a reflection of you.
Oh man, I look like hell.
You're telling me.
The hell am I?
This is not a mirror. Can you? And the other you is waving. Can you not see me?
Yes, I can see you.
Ah, well, very good. Now, I believe you died again.
Here, so?
Is this the last one then?
Well, I hope not.
You wish to die more?
Preferably not.
Well, then you must let this be the last one.
Well, don't you think I am trying?
I don't know what you are doing on the other side.
What are you, anyway?
I am what you lost. The part of your soul. You remember how Mom taught us soul magic?
This is a vague memory.
For you, I got those memories. I am the part of your soul that you had to give up to return to life. And now, you have to choose again. But every time you die, it will be harder. I will become more of who you are, and you will find more of yourself on the other side of this veil. So, if you want to go back, something else must be lost.
This is the worst trade in the existence of this planet.
It gets worse.
Naturally. Fine, what is it this time that you want?
Your brother.
Which one?
You know which one. He is alive.
He is alive.
Everyone came back, including him. You will have a chance to meet him, I'm guessing. But you have to give up emotion in order to return. And your strongest emotion is tied to your brother. So, you have to let go of the things you find passionate. And in doing so, you can return. But every moment from this point forward will be dull. The ocean that you dream of will not bring tears to your eyes. The laughter will feel empty. But I believe you are doing something more important than you. So find a way to fix it if you go back. And maybe that joy will return to your life.
Fine. I have to go back. I can't leave them like this. They're hopeless.
Most of our friends are. And as she says this, the white slowly begins to fade away, and the veil and the reflection of you zooms out off into the horizon. One blink later, you are conscious again. There are no swords in your back, and each gaping wound is fully healed as you return fully to life.
Mm.
It is still your turn.
Okay. I am going to slowly kind of get up and just like brush myself off. Well, that hurt.
Okay.
How far away am I from Alora
About 10
and
feet.
Mars?
Mars is also about 10 feet away.
Okay.
I'm not holding her.
No, that's right. Yeah, my apologies. I forgot. There's a bear holding you.
Crying. Crying.
Crying.
Over you
There's a
right
bear.
now.
Arr, just bear tears and bear hugs.
Okay. ZZ is going to like turn and just slowly like pat the bear. Oh,
Let
there,
go.
there, bear. Okay. And then she's going to kind of like shrug her off of get off me.
Yeah, no, I let go when you gave me a pat because I immediately fixated on the next target. Like,
Do you want to take any other action before?
Start heading towards dash towards Alora.
Okay. Alora looks to you, Kaida, and for a moment she has some semblance of consciousness, and she goes, I can get the child back. I'm still connected to him. You have to kill me. And then that's it. It's now Ren's turn. You're the only one who heard this. It is now Ren's turn.
I'm going to load up another bolt and shoot at Alora.
Okay, roll to hit.
$13.
That's a hit.
Nice. Okay. That's for 3.
Anywhere in specific? Or do you want to emote it out, or you want me to?
I'm gonna kind of line her up in my sight and then shoot like right in the place where like the wing would connect to the back, like at the base basically there, and shoot right through her right wing.
The wing turns to smoke right where the arrow would have pierced it, and it goes through the wing and hits her in the back instead. She hunches over from the hit, but the wing does reform itself as it's made out of smoke. And it's corporal. Hydrate check. Stay hydrated.
Hydrate.
That brings us to Kaida.
Kaida will make eye contact with Alora, then don't make it fucking hard for me. As she keeps her sword pointed at her sister's chest and cast a guiding bolt. There's it. I make a ranged spell attack. Love me. Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And she is going to So 19 plus 3. 22 radiant damage.
Nicely done. That's doubled because it's radiant damage on this enemy. Yeah, you guys have done over 50 damage at this point.
And the next attack against her has advantage.
It won't be necessary. You've done enough. Her skin starts to crack, and you can see light start kind of pouring out of it in different angles, and she's shining very brightly. And she looks to you, and she goes, "Grab the kid." And her entire body turns into this voluptuous smoke and light silhouette, and it's just kind of, I don't know how to explain smoke moving rapidly fast in place, so that's what it's doing, just right there, as the silhouette is kind of maintaining its figure. A second later, all of the smoke stops and it falls down like ashes, and her wings are back to normal, and she falls over to the ground holding the child.
I'm gonna use my bonus action / movement to grab the child.
Smart. You've successfully grabbed the child. Yeah, ebbing and throbbing maybe. You know, it's hard to say, chat. You know.
She's just holding Halo against her chest, like trying not to cry, and like falls to her knees in front of her sister.
Your sister is just lying there.
Oh no.
You are all out of combat at this point.
And I'm still me.
You are still you.
Can I like kind of head tucked make my way over to the group?
As you start to head tuck, make your way over to the group, your body starts to shift back on its own. And you're now naked with a cape, crawling on all fours.
For fuck's sake, I thought I was going to be that bear forever. Actually,
Wait, does Kaida have a Mars cape?
Yes, Kaida has my cape.
Then, yeah,
She's wearing 2 capes.
You're just butt naked then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just sitting on Kaida. She's wearing it.
I'll make my way over to Kaida. I'm totally comfortable with being nude. I'm a druid that shapeshifts, okay? Everybody else might not be comfortable with it, but I am.
For the record, for Ren and Zizi, it is not that you do not feel emotions. You can no longer show emotions. So you still know what empathy and compassion and joy and all of these emotions are and what they feel like when you feel them. You just no longer feel them. Not to that same, like, they don't show up that way. Well, if no one's gonna say anything, I'll go first.
Yes, please.
Okay. Alora slowly opens her eyes, and her wounds are healing right in front of you, Kaida. She folds in her wings and kind of looks around.
Kaida's eyes are still like glowing golden as she looks at her sister and just she doesn't know what to say.
Do you know who you are?
Laura looks over to Amaris and goes, "Yeah, I'm Alora, and you're a naked woman in a half-burnt town. This has been a wild night.
I've
Must
had
have
water.
too much to drink."
You do not remember what happened?
Yeah, no.
That must be nice.
It's kind of a blessing, actually.
Kate, this is weird. And she's looking around and she's like, "Okay, I see the forest, but like, what? Did I come out here with you guys? Did we sneak out of First District?"
What is the last thing that you remember?
God. Mom and we were over at the Capitol. She wasn't doing so well and couldn't find good meds and stuff, and then, you know, I just needed a break. That's all. It's a lot, you know, to carry. I just needed to kind of be me for a bit. So
I'm
I took
gonna
a
walk
flight.
over while she's having this explanation. I'm gonna walk over towards Halo and hold up my hand to kind of try and
Oh,
pick her away
good,
from
good.
Kaida while she's having this moment.
Go ahead and check the stream, because Halo looks a bit different.
Ah!
Sorry, I don't know why it's so big. I can't fix it.
It's
I'm
Gretch!
moving that. Can I click
Yes,
on the
thank
right
you.
thing? There it is. Let's just shrink that down. There we go. Not a grudge baby. That's what she looks like, having come back from wherever she went. She's definitely older. She looks maybe like she's 11 years old. The marks on her face are seared into her flesh, and she's wearing a pendant or charm of some sort.
Okay, so while I'm looking at this, just do you want to give these two a moment so they can kind of reconcile, and then hold my hand out towards her?
She doesn't take your hand, but she starts walking away. Not from the group as a whole, just from Kaida and Alora.
I'm gonna kind of walk alongside her, just kind of eyeing her, trying to figure out if there's anything that we should be gravely concerned about right in this moment, but still allowing them to have their moment.
CZ, do you have an extra pair of clothes? They're having a moment and I don't want to get my cloak.
Kaida's gonna like wordlessly just kind of like snap the cloak off of her as she stands up and walks towards her sister.
Okay.
Do you remember me, Alora?
She's like looking at you. And she's like, "You're not really ringing a bell. Sorry. Did I eat some weird plants? I don't. This is. You realize you're all being really weird right now, right?"
Yeah, we
Sister.
apologize. You hit your head very hard, but you're safe now. And she turns to Kaida and like kind of like gets in front of her. Do you really want to bring up all the pain again?
I at least want her to know how to get somewhere safe.
Had her
That-
HRG, thank you for following.
That is fair. But I think re-explaining everything might be a bit of waste of time. And she's gonna stand up and go tag along with Ren and Halo.
Alora,
She looks over to you.
you're in the 3rd district right now.
Hold on.
It is.
Holy shit!
Hatter, thank you so much for. Why didn't the thing go off? Where's the goddamn
Oh my
chat thing when you need it to go
God.
off and make its noises? Streamlabs, everyone, don't get it.
Holy
Hatter
shit!
HRG, thank you so much for the 20 gifted subscriptions to the channel. Huge shout out. Um, I'm
Wow,
speechless.
wow.
Mwah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. It's gonna go to good places. We're starting more merchandise that we're handcrafting ourselves. So you've just done like the stream, the chat, everyone a huge favor.
Holy smokes! Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hater HRG. That's
Thank
fucking
you.
awesome.
Hats off
I
to
almost
you.
cried. I'm like gonna
I
cry
see what
over
you did
this.
We're gonna cry for more than one reason, but that's fine.
Go ahead, Kaida.
Alora, you're in the 3rd district. It is not safe here. The orcs are still in the woods. You need to make your way back to the 2nd district. The 1st district will not let you in. The world is different. You will understand it as you travel. But I think it's time for us to leave.
She looks at you a bit puzzled and goes, "Yeah, all right, I guess. Well, I'm heading to the 1st district. Like, if you guys looked out for me, I really appreciate it. I got a little bit of pull with the guards and whatnot over there. So, drop my name if you're ever heading in that direction. All right? It's the least I can do."
I will. I promise. Sister,
She goes.
be safe.
She like looks at your back and she goes, "You're an ASMR too."
Her eyes are still glowing. It is as her understanding of ASMR, she should be able to
So your eyes are
recognize
glowing
that.
not from the spell cast. You're just doing your ASMR glowy eye thing.
Yeah, she just hasn't dropped it yet. She's
Okay,
just still there.
gotcha. I was making sure those weren't connected. She goes, "Yes, absolutely, sister. The angels will watch over us,
Sarah and Ray, bless your travels.
and you as well." She spreads her wings and takes off, kind of like hovering for a second to give you guys one more wave before flying off into the distance.
I'm gonna walk up to Kaida and like, "Are you okay? Is there anything I can do for you?"
You just
Kind
need
of
to leave.
pat her on the shoulder.
I can't stay here any longer.
Let's go catch up with the rest.
Ren and Zizi, as you guys are walking with Halo, is there anything you want to say to her?
Halo,
She turns
Where?
and looks at you.
where have you been?
She kind of cants her head to the side and is studying you.
DJ is going to point to the marks on her face. Does it hurt?
She doesn't say anything. You can tell by her face she's kind of lost interest in what you're saying, and she looks to Ren.
Do you know how we can get back to the Nexus from here?
She doesn't say anything. She takes a few more steps past you both and puts her hand on the ground, and the ground starts shaking. There's an evident crack that appears before a thin black door raises up out of the ground. She turns around and looks and goes, "You're missing someone."
Yes, Dimas. We don't know where to find him.
She opens the door, and on the other side is a fiery landscape. We're going
pretty
to
sure we can find Demas there.
we're gonna take our break right there because that got all sorts of intense.
Oh my god. Okay, therapy. We need therapy.
We need our therapy session.
Kaida's on the floor. Kaida's not getting back up.
Oh, Kaida, come on, man.
All right, I'm gonna
Buddy,
switch
we
us
gotta
over
go.
to our therapy screen. Once again, for everyone that is watching that is new here, thank you all for being here, because this is Roll for Trauma. It doesn't work without you guys. You know, we tell these awesome D&D stories. Oh man, that really fucking hurt. If viewers like you, thank you. Huge shout out again to Hatter HRG. Appreciate the love and support. We are on
Thank you, thank you,
intermission.
thank you.
Just
Thank
to give everyone
you.
a break before we
You.
jump back into it. So use the restroom, stretch your legs, enjoy the intermission. I'll be right back. I'm making popcorn.
Always with the popcorn.
Greetings and
muted?
salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another session of therapy here with Ren. We made some breakthroughs tonight. We really, we really got to the core of it. By the core, I mean the core of learning that Amaris should never be allowed to be a bear that long ever again.
Yes.
Hardcore. Hard pass on that one.
So.
It was unbearable.
Oh my god, no.
I see what you did there. Oh, here come all the bear puns. So with that moment of, having a whole death, it really puts a lot of things into perspective, which with today's therapy session, I feel that we should really all just take a moment to really be thankful for the things that we have, because, you could be stuck in permadeath like some people are. And the fact that you're able to wake up every day and you take these moments, these small little insignificant moments that you might not think about, and just really appreciate them for what they are. You gotta understand that, it's the little things that matter. The big things too, but just for everyone to take a moment to just think of one good thing today. Even if it was just you coming into the stream tonight, just think of one good thing today and just really take it in, absorb that feeling, and just, let it marinate a little bit. Yes, like bears. I'm screaming.
I mean, you have the right to bear arms.
I'm screaming. Love that. Love it, love it. It's good for marinating. Touche. Touche. Let's give some claps in the chat for the party so far and for the DM. This has been one of the most intense episode 4s ever, and it's only episode 4.
It's about to go down.
It's about to go down. And thank you guys for interacting as much as you are in the chat. You guys are making it very bearable for us to go through all of the trauma that we're going through. I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
But it is about to get more intense.
Right. I was going to say, we've been to hell and
You think
back,
that was bad?
except
No,
we're
you're not
going to
bad.
hell now.
Only one of us has,
Listen, some of us are going to go to hell and back. It's great. It's fantastic. But the important thing is that we have each other. Maybe not.
Can everybody stick their dice in their mouth?
Maybe not to our fullest extent right now because some of us have died. But I mean, we've all got each other.
I just want a nap.
Kaida, are you okay over there?
No! No! Not!
Hey, but good news. This means the end of your dimension, your door here.
Thank fucking God.
Now you get to just watch the rest of us suffer. Isn't that nice?
Yes. Isn't that nice? Now we
Yes.
can tag along for the suffering for the rest of us.
If you guys
I'm
would
not ready.
stop dying, please.
If you could just heal for more than a couple points.
Okay, to be fair, Bear Morris is a badass. As soon as she figures out how to control Bear Morris, it'll be wonderful.
Terrifying.
So, how many times do we have to die before you figure out how to control it? Because I'm just trying to keep a tally of
As
that.
soon as we're in a town, I'm hunting down a druid to help me figure it out.
I'm
Okay.
hollering.
I wish
I
you the
would
best.
say we could go to your hometown, but you don't remember it.
But
Jesus.
Kaida might.
Imagine being a bear
I've
and not
never
remembering
been
the
there.
words. Jesus Christ.
I can hear Mysterio laughing.
Just laughing in the background.
Look, if you guys could just not get hit.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, listen. In
Have you
Ren's
considered
defense,
saving
he
the
is
rock?
4 foot tall. That was a giant bear. He couldn't have dodged that even if he wanted to.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Maybe just
After,
have a higher AC.
Oh my god.
Have you
Try being
considered-
tougher. Fucking noob. All right, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, with that being said,
Yes.
this has been another therapy session with Ren. Make sure you grab a lollipop on the way out the door. Smile, drink water. Don't forget that I love you. Goodbye.
Smarty pants.
God.
You want some popcorn?
I guess
Please.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna come grab it here in a minute. Okay.
For those of you that might be new here to Roll for Trauma, anytime that the DM Eddie gets popcorn, you know shit's about to get serious.
Yeah, y'all thought that was the crazy part? Y'all just, yo.
How's the warm up?
Look, I just want
It
to
was our first battle, and 2 of us died.
just
And a half.
Three. Did we forget
Did I
Demox?
Did I die?
Demas was already
Never
dead.
there.
4? Did we forget Alora?
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean technically.
But also, did I die? Have I lost any of my soul?
What did you die though?
I don't
We think
know
you're dead.
where Avalon is, but wherever he is, I will smite his ass. I'm not even a paladin, but I'll do it.
Hold on, Oak and Coco, I cannot. He said Avalon 3, Party 0. Damn.
Hey, hold on. HRG. I read that. You're not wrong.
Oh, that's how he rolls.
There we go. Focused.
Jill-
I'm screaming. We have the first set of vendettas with Kaida and Avalon. Who's going to be the next one to get their arch nemesis? Find out next time on NevaeH Paradise Lost.
see if
Is
all
what
the
I would
players
say,
are
but we're
back.
coming back into the game.
You all ready?
Yer.
No.
We're going to start with Demas.
Daddy Demas.
Oh my god, no. Stop.
Granddaddy Demas, actually.
If chat does something again,
Granddaddy,
I'm
Demas
not
sucks.
ready. No, do not start it. Come on.
I mean, we just kind of act like we're his kids. I'm just saying.
I mean, we kind of are. Let's be honest.
Need to get some water, but we can start by pressing play on the sound. Demas, the chains that were surrounding your arms have completely dissolved, and the demon that had said those words to you has disappeared, leaving you all alone in this cave by yourself with the entrance open. What are you going to do?
Hydrate first.
Yeah, we're gonna hydrate.
Hydrate.
You're welcome.
So Demas, he lands on the ground and he straightens up and he pulls his sleeves back down, adjusts his clothing, and just walks towards the cave entrance, knowing he is free to leave.
As you exit out of the cave entrance, it's really hard to discern what is up, down, left, and right as this hellscape is all over. HeadHRD, thank you again, and take care. We are streaming every Tuesday and Thursday. Thursday is a VOD, Tuesday is our live, so make sure you're here if you want to catch all of the stuff that's going on with Roll for Trauma and NevaeH Paradise Lost. That's for anyone that's heading out, because I know it's late, but we're not too far from being done today. You can't really discern the difference between up, down, left, and right in this hellscape. There's fire peering out of the ground in different locations, molten lava rivers that are flowing. You can see far off and beyond some people that are just openly being tortured, dismembered, and put back together slowly but surely in agonizing pain. Their screams are echoing throughout. Additionally, the ground is littered with a gray ash that comes from the countless amounts of bones that have been broken and turned to dust over time. You're literally walking on the skulls of whatever came before you in this hellscape.
Yeah. Demas tries to think where he would go, where he would put an exit if he were a demon. But then he remembers that they were told when they found the Nexus that sometimes doors just appear in places, and he thinks really hard about the door that would lead to the Nexus.
Nothing happens.
No, cool. I didn't think it would, but it was worth a shot.
Definitely.
So he looks around. Obviously, direction is difficult. Is there any discernible path anywhere, like that would have like
Why
a
don't you,
walking path?
Roll a perception.
I think I'm decent at perception. No. Ooh, 16?
There's a path to your left that's kind of hugging this cave wall that you're in, and it leads almost around it and then trickles off somewhere into the left, turns into bridges in various spots, avoiding the pools of lava.
Okay. So this is the only path he's noticed. So Demas takes that path, hugging the wall, trying to avoid, treacherous pathing.
Mm-hmm. As you're walking, a voice almost right next to your ear goes, "Oh, so they finally let you out."
Do I recognize this voice?
You do not recognize this voice.
Shit. So he whips around in the direction of the sound. Do I see somebody?
No. The voice goes, "I'm not here. Keep walking forward. We can meet up and I can help you get out of here."
Cool. So he definitely does that. At this point, Demas is no stranger to voices. He's been hearing them for 25 years.
That's completely fair. As you're walking, you're entering this almost Roman Colosseum-like aesthetic, where there's pillars that are standing tall and hanging bodies at the tips of each of them. Some of them are darker than others. There's no discernible difference between one and the other. But this whole area almost seems like it could have once been a big hall of a cathedral. Albeit now it has its roof blown out, the windows are blown in. There's fragments of stained glass that remains, and most of it's still covered in that same soot from fire and bone. There are people in different seats in this hall. Each of them are kind of mumbling to themselves. And far off at the end, there is a desk, not a bench, a desk with some different artifacts on it and a man sitting behind it.
Does Demas recognize this man? No. And the man's just behind the desk, like working at the paperwork, or
his hands are crossed and he's staring at you.
Perfect. We love it. So Demas approaches the desk with some caution. Excuse me? Hello?
He goes, "Yeah, I can hear you. I'm looking at you."
Yes. Do you know a way to get out of here?
You recognize his voice as the voice that was in your head. And he goes, "Yeah,
Perfect.
There's all sorts of ways to get out of here. The real question is, why do you want to leave?"
What? That seems like a dumbass question, but we're going to move on from that.
Huh. All right. Well, if that's how this is going to go,
No.
you can try again. And he claps his hands, and you are outside of the church. There's no door, so you can literally try again.
Just realizing the consequences of our actions. It's fine. Yeah, Demas reapproaches. My apologies. Do you know how to get to the Nexus from here?
He goes, that's not a name I've heard in quite some time. Why are you trying to get there?
This is the place where I met my party.
You're trying to have a
and
party?
seems to be of some importance. Party of adventurers.
You're going to
Not
meet
like a
up-
celebratory party, like a group of people.
I'm understanding. You want to go meet up with a party of people for what?
We have some tasks to accomplish.
Wise to be vague. I respect that. The name's Kane, and he reaches an arm out for you to shake.
Amos, out of politeness, reaches out and shakes his hand. Do
Help you
I
get out of here?
know you?
No, been here for far too long. Funny enough, you're not the first person I've helped out. Not too long ago, there was a group. Helped them get some weapons and deal with some demons, but that was ages ago. And now apparently I run the church because I can't help but I have my ways. You be in hell long enough, you learn how to navigate it.
I mean, I've been here for a while. They just didn't let me leave where I was. So I would appreciate any assistance that you'd be willing to provide.
Well, here's the thing about this Nexus place. If I remember correctly, you gotta find a door. But hell's pretty smart. You're here, and it doesn't like you to leave. It's
Right.
what you would make contracts with. It's sentient in its own mind. You're kind of in the belly of the beast. You want to get out of here. I hope your party of adventurers has some fun tricks up their sleeves, because I can take you to a door that will lead you out. But you can't open it. I'm gonna pause you right
Am
there.
I
Other players, what's your plan?
I need to heal myself, first and foremost.
Yeah, so we are we just standing? We're still in the forest, right? We're looking in the door?
Yes, you can see the hellscape in the door.
Okay.
You know, this whole door situation, yeah, it's kind of crazy, and I'm pretty sure that's where we'll go to find Demas. Are we not going to acknowledge that Halo talks, like, fluently now?
I have to talk to you guys about that at some point. I saw something when I was a bear, and I'm not sure if it was the foreshadowing or if it was somebody messing with me. It's
Halo,
why I
saying this, I'm going to take, like, 4 steps to the right just to not be next to her.
Are you sure it's not because you were a bear and seeing shit because you couldn't control your animal form?
Emphasis on the
I can't I wasn't hallucinating. I was just more primitive and more emotion driven whenever those bouts happened because I was getting triggered by you guys dying. But I saw Halo with black eyes spewing black liquid out of their mouth, which is why when bear form of Amaris saw her, she tweaked out and accidentally slapped Zizi because she was terrified, because that's what I saw before I realized I couldn't shift back.
Followed by murdering me, and then again almost killing ZZ. Interesting. Okay. And I'm gonna turn my attention to Halo. Hey,
hang on a second
Halo.
before you do that. Amar, I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Keep
13?
Yeah, no, she crit. Halo looks at you and doesn't say anything, but she gives you a look that very clearly in your head, as if fucking she was speaking in your ear, said, fucking say a word and I'll slit your throat. And then she like turns her head away from you. She intimidated you.
So I'm just going to heal myself in reaction. Can I cast Cure Wounds on myself
Yes, you
because
can.
I'm terrified? Okay. So I heal back 15 points of damage.
She looks to Rin. What were you going to say to her?
Humor me. Did you do something scary to scare the bear that caused her to go on a rampage, or is she just crazy?
She didn't say anything. She looks back towards the door.
Kaida's
Well.
gonna pray real quick to regain a spell slot.
Well, I'm not gonna wait around any longer. We have a goal, don't we? And I'm gonna walk into the doorway.
If this means getting Demas back, then here we go. And she's gonna follow Ren.
Kaida will gesture for Amaris to go before her as she'll take up the rear.
Giggity. Okay.
Giggity.
So all 5 of you walk through the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. As you walk through the door, it starts to close. And Halo watches as it closes.
Halo.
On the other side.
Can ZZ try to reach in and grab her?
You can try. I'll let you roll a dexterity saving throw.
Holy shit. Okay.
You're rolling against Halo's.
That's a 20.
You successfully grab Halo as if to pull her in, and she does like one of those little like jujitsu twists and grabs your wrist and then lets go of yours just as the door shuts. On the hell side, that door catches on fire.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna back away from the door.
Okay.
Cool. An
Will you guys listen
Asimar
to
in
me?
hell. This is going to be fucking great. Now look
Will
at where we are. This is and kind of just gonna like,
Will you guys listen to me now? Clearly that there's something wrong here. You guys don't understand. Like there's something wrong.
Yeah, but our mission is to bring the child along. What are we supposed to do if the child doesn't want to come with us? I mean, what are we even doing with this brat anyway?
I guess we're just gonna
honestly, I'm
burn in
starting to
hell.
wonder the same thing. Well, no, we're not gonna burn in hell. We're gonna go and find Demas. We're gonna figure out something about it because seeing that, Demas is in some sense related to hell or something, we might be able to figure out some way out. And if not, we'll brute force our way out. I don't know. I don't care at this point. I'm gonna kind of do a perception check to see if I can see any like signs of like footsteps or any like clothing or anything that fell off of Demas.
No problem.
Or just any signs of Demas in general.
No problem at all. As you're doing that, we have to interrupt this broadcast because we have 20 subs that we need to roll d20s for.
Oh my god.
Wait, what about a day 0 sub that Scarecrow did?
I'll save it after this 20 that I have to do. Thank you.
I got 17 if it's just so that we know about that for later.
Cool. All right. I'm going to use this D4. There's 5 of you. So I'm going to use this D5 to determine who sees what as we roll it out. So I'm just going to do 1 through 20 all the way down.
Oh, shit.
Yes,
There
Demas.
was also a roll that you did earlier that Demas has the effect of.
Yes, that's right. You rolled a 13.
Yep, it was a 13, yeah.
Actually, I can initialize your 13 right now.
Here's the trauma. Here's the trauma.
For your 13 enemies... Can I talk? Damn. For your 13 enemies recognize you as one of their kin until you take a short rest or a day has passed. So nothing in hell is going to attack Demas.
Wow.
Must be nice.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Congratulations. I'm so
Alright,
happy for
that's
you.
a 6 reroll.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ZZ, a unicorn appears with it 5 feet in front of you.
That is your back.
Amaris, she turned into a sheep for the next hour. Demas, you are immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5 hours. Ren, you are frightened by the nearest creature until the end of a short rest. Who walked in the door after?
Unicorn.
No, you can't see the unicorn. Only ZZ can. Who walked into the door after you?
ZZ did.
It was me, and then it was a Mars, who is now a sheep.
Bah.
I'm gonna give it to the sheep, just for the hijinks. Yeah. Let's see.
Wait, are you afraid of sheep now?
Kaida, you are levitating for the next hour.
Fucking finally, I can fly again! Yes!
You also grow a long beard made of feathers that will remain until you sneeze, at which point the feathers will explode from your face.
I remember what that does.
ZZ.
It's my guy!
ZZ, everything you touch will turn to gold for the next minute.
Oh, Jesus.
Ren, you become invisible for the next minute. During
no.
this time, nothing can hear you, but the invisibility will end if you attack or cast a spell. It's just for a minute.
The last thing I do before this goes on, I look at the sheep, I'm like, "Huh," and then just disappear.
Imagine a rogue with invisibility that can't be heard. Wild.
Crazy.
Yes.
This is all basically for a minute, so that's good.
Oh my gosh.
Amaris, for the next minute, you can see and speak to creatures from the Fey realm. We'll come back to that in a moment. Kaida, for the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn bursts into flames.
I can't touch anything, I'm levitating.
That's true. That kind of worked out for you.
And you're in hell, so like, big whoop.
It's already on fire.
I'm just reading the list. ZZ.
No, I know.
Enemies recognize you as one of their kin until you take a short rest or a day has passed, so nothing in hell will attack you.
Must be nice.
For the entire party, you all gain 4d10 hit points. If your hit points are full, you gain 2d10 temporary hit points instead.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 17.
Nice.
Sweet, I'm at max health.
What do you treat to 0?
What do you what?
What do you treat to 0?
0's a 10.
A 10? Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Righteous.
Alright. A random encounter you probably won't survive begins immediately. If you're talking to an NPC, they become overcome with bloodlust and will attack you. A spectral shield hovers near you for the next minute, granting you all +2 bonus to your armor class. You're all fully healed and will do double damage on your first turn. You will also regain 10 hit points for the next minute at the start of each of your turns. And I gotta see who gets that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it's actually Ren. You summon an avatar of death, a ghostly humanoid skeleton clad in a tattered black robe and carrying a spectral scythe. It appears in a space of my choice, which I'm going to make floating next to Kaida. And it will attack specifically you. It warns everyone else upon its appearance that only Ren can fight it.
Is Ren gonna be scared of that creature for the next minute?
No, Ren's scared of the sheep.
Oh,
This creature will fight you until you die or it drops to 0 hit points, whereupon it disappears. If anyone tries to help you, something else will happen. Additionally, number 20, an angel of the heavens shows up, fully nude, ready to grant one wish.
To who?
So what?
To who?
Saren Ray?
It's not Saren Ray.
Kaida's gonna think it's Saren Ray because she's delusional and going through it, man.
Who does the angel appear to?
All of you.
I'm not with them.
All of you.
Okay. Do we each get a wish?
No.
Cool.
Is the spectral thing attacking me?
No. It appeared next to you. It's going to attack Ren. All of this basically happens at once. The moment the door bursts into flames, Amaris turns into a sheep, Ren gets spooked and disappears, ZZ starts making things turn to gold and set on fire. Kaida's not setting things on fire because they're floating suddenly. A unicorn appears, but only ZZ can see it, and the unicorn is looking directly at ZZ like, I'm here again. Demas, everyone seems really friendly towards you, and you can all see a floating angel. But the fuck naked.
Can I float over to the angel?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we just wish for all of us to get the fuck out of here with the kid?
No. We need to wish for Demas to be here with us so we can get the fuck out of here.
No, but if we wish for all of us, including Demas, to be out of hell together with said child, then we're all out of hell. And with said child.
As Kaida approaches the angel, she will bow her head and raise her hands in kind of like a prayer thing, and will start going through a prayer in Celestial.
The angel does not respond.
It's okay. Kaida's kind of losing it, man.
No problem.
Yes, it's like a wish spell. It is a wish spell. We have to be very specific.
Okay.
Ren, what's your AC?
AC is 15.
We gotta do this quick, y'all.
A scythe
Does it have
swings
disadvantage on
down.
him?
No, it can see him. A scythe swings down, just barely grazing where you're standing, and where a fire golem from the Fey realm is standing, who goes, "Whoa, that was crazy! Did you see that sheep?" Talking to Amaris.
Okay. Sorry.
He goes, "Ah, man, just my luck. I get pulled into this realm of all places, and it's the sheep's fault. Ah, I'm out of here." And the golem starts to like turn into a ball and rolls down this path.
Oh my god. Zizi's gonna look at the unicorn and be like, did you see all of that?
I don't know why I keep running into you. Did you want something?
Well, yeah, I want to find my friend and get out of here and reunite with a brat who just locked us into hell?
Ah, very interesting. Well, good luck with that. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again soon.
Probably.
This fucking unicorn.
Nay. And he disappears.
Okay, so when the unicorn disappears, I'm back to Amaris, right?
No, you're a sheep for an hour.
God damn it.
So, what's the wish, folks?
Can I say it? I'm a sheep. Can I propose it?
No, you're a sheep.
Okay.
Oh dear and radiant angel, I ask thee, please, to return all of us, Demas, Amaris, Ren, Zizi, and I, Kaida, and the child we call Halo, together, back to the Nexus.
Hold that thought.
While that is all happening,
Yeah.
Demas is off on his own with Kane, and this angel appears, and he just looks at Kane and he goes, does this happen a lot here?
Kane goes, "Guess you do have some powerful friends. That's a wish angel. It's not quite an angel. It's just how it chooses to appear. Better you choose your words wisely. But if your friend summoned it, then you best figure out what the hell they wanted and make sure your words align."
Okay. If I was those kids,
For the
what
record,
would I wish for?
wish angels can't appear in multiple places, and I know you didn't summon it, which means your friends are already here.
That is very helpful. Thank you. But also, God, they're idiots. Lovable, but idiots. Okay. So, who would be interested? And he is like thinking so hard to make sure he doesn't fuck this up for everyone with the information he was just given. You know, Amaris was a bear last I saw her. Ren, it's hard to say what he would want. Zizi would be asking a million questions. The only one who would be smart enough to ask a proper wish. God. Oh, I don't know how long I've been away from them. Time passes weird out here. Okay, I knocked over my microphone. I wish that my adventuring party and the child we adopted and me were all back in the Nexus. That makes the most sense, right? That's gotta make sense. He just like closes his eyes and rubs his face.
The wishing angel, simultaneously looking at both Demas and looking at Kaida and the group, nods slowly, and both of their hands kind of extend outwards, and they start to shine into really bright light.
Ooh, can I, before anything happens, can ZZ reach out and touch the scythe? Just poke it real fast.
Yeah, you can poke the scythe. It turns to solid gold.
She's gonna grab it.
It's still the dude's holding it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna stop ZZ.
You're going to grab the scythe that is being held by someone. You'll have to roll for that.
Okay. What do I need to roll?
Oh, ZZ!
God, making me think here for this crazy.
I'm gonna try to grab ZZ. Like ZZ, this is
contested strength.
You're a sheep.
You need to roll just a base
I'm fucking
dex
cheap. I can't do anything.
in order to grab it, and then if you want to take it, you'll have to roll a contested strength.
Okay. I'll roll strength.
No. You have to roll dex and then strength.
Okay.
I have to know you can even touch it first. Most people don't want you to touch their weapons when they're using them.
To touch it, I got a 17.
You did not touch it.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried. Just wanted a golden scythe.
I mean, you poked it, but when you went to grab it, he pulled it away, watching it turn into gold. It was like, what the fuck? Before he has a chance to react, shimmering white light covers all 5 of you. And Kane looks to you, Demas, and goes, well, seems like we're going to be doing it the hard way. And as he says that,
what does that mean?
Disappear. You all disappear completely. You've made it back to the Nexus.
Oh.
Hey.
Am I still a fucking sheep?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
When Kaida sees Demas in the Nexus, she is going to run and fucking tackle hug him.
Demas goes,
Don't ever leave me with these idiots alone again. I can't do it. I
He was
can't
like,
do it by myself.
He nods and he goes, yeah, no, that makes sense.
They all died and Perverse killed
What do you mean?
everyone.
We left them with you for a few hours.
Yeah, and none of them could dodge a fucking hit.
Aren't you a cleric? Haven't we talked about this?
I was healing them. I was actively
while this is all
healing
going on,
Zizi.
I'm like, are we
Like,
just
pinches-
invisible to them or something? Like we're not standing
Pinches
right
the
here.
bridge of his nose.
That.
Kaida's still like clinging on to Demas, like around his waist, her little short ass, just like.
ZZ's going to slowly walk up to Amaris and is grabbing the fluff.
He looks around after. Wait, hold on. The fuck? She was a bear.
Where is Ren?
And who's this kid? That's not our toddler. Okay,
As they say, where is Ren? Your invisibility fades away and you appear.
I'm right behind Demas and Kaida.
Just kind of leaning into ZZ scratches because I'm useless at the moment.
Kaida, you have a beard. What just happened?
Feathers just
Boom.
flown everywhere.
Feathers everywhere.
Wow.
She sneezes into Demas.
That's fucking disgusting. Hey, and he just grabs her shoulders and pushes her gently back. dust the feathers off.
Demas, we came to find you, but it appears you have found us.
Well, I was on my way out, and then the angel showed up that I was told was a wishing angel, which meant you were also in hell. What were you thinking?
Halo took us there. She
Halo
opened the door.
To find you.
Took us is kind of a
Yes.
odd statement. It was more like she gave us the opportunity to go in and then completely
Mhm.
sidetracked us. And
Where is
"Oh,
that
yeah, I'll just
brat
bring you
anyway?
this."
I have words for her.
Halo
This
is
is weird.
walking
You
towards
guys-
the inn.
He like taps his horns and he goes, "You see these, right?" And he like gestures at his tail and this, and you know I'm like a hell-born creature, right? Like I was gonna make it out.
Demas.
Yeah.
The child is going that way.
That's not our child.
That is our child, and Kaida will
What?
begin walking after the child.
He
Yes,
just
she
like
came back.
follows after completely destroyed.
I'm gonna grab Demas' hand, just completely emotionless. I'll fill you in on everything, but I need you to do me a humongous favor.
Mhm.
Keep that woolly atrocity away from me at all costs. I look at it and kind of just, like, he
So
can
I know
feel the
this-
shiver come from Ren's hand into his, and then kind of lead him forward.
He leans
Mars?
down just like a slightly, and he goes, "I know this isn't like generally okay for you, but like, do you want me to hold you higher away from it? I can do that."
Amaris, as they're saying this, the time difference from hell back to the mortal realm, it has been enough elapsed time for you to turn back into Amaris.
Would really like to quit being stuck in animal forms. I need to find the nearest druid sanctuary.
You're definitely struggling with the druid thing.
I'm gonna pull Demas in
Yeah.
closer. Did we really have to get the most useless druid that can't control any of her animal forms?
Druid, drunk, potato.
All right.
I don't know what you're talking about. Kaida, can I try some of that holy water?
She's gonna pull out her flask and unscrew it and go to take a swig herself and then just hold it upside down. I need to get to the inn now.
Yeah, and Zizi, you still owe me a flask full of wine.
Let's just go and have a drink and sit down and talk about whatever the actual fuck just happened and take
Yeah,
a little
let's-
breather, yes?
Please, let's go.
While you guys are heading towards the nearest inn or pub or whatever, I'm gonna run up and try and grab Halo to bring her back towards the rest of the party.
She was walking towards the inn
And-
as well.
Mhm.
Before y'all.
Can I ask somebody nearby if there is a local druid?
Yes. Go ahead and roll a perception, see who you find.
Okay.
Oh, so much.
24?
You see an exceptionally old lady with a walking stick that's got some types of runic symbols carved into it. She's kind of just making her way down the roundabout area, looking at different carts.
Can I approach her
Can you?
calmly? Like
Can you calmly
cordially?
approach her?
Yes.
Okay, so stop asking me.
All right. I would like to calmly
You're still
approach her
asking.
and ask her, is there any druid elders in this area that could assist me in my wild shape?
She looks you up and down as you're sitting there naked, and she goes,
I have a cloak on. Kind of gave me my cloak back.
when?
Don't make it under your cloak.
Well, yes.
She looks
And
you
you
up
were
and
just
down.
a sheep.
Yeah, you were just a sheep. You lost the cloak again. Yeah, that's just
God damn
gone. You just naked.
Okay.
She looks
I'm
you up
nervous.
and down and goes, I've seen weirder. All right, Missy, what seems to be the problem? You having trouble with your body?
I'm having trouble when I shift into animal form being stuck there, and the animal, like, it's like a war between me and the primal instinct, and I don't know how to control it, and then I'm stuck in the form, and I don't know how I got out of the form, and
Okay. Seems to me like your magic's a bit on the fritz. But you can take care of this. I've got a few things back in my cottage. Would you like to go for a scroll with me?
can I do a perception check on her just for intent?
You're gonna want to go for insight.
Insight, okay. Is that, which one is it that, oh, there it is, okay.
The one that says insight.
Yes, 13.
She seems perfectly fine.
Okay, I'm going to yell back to the group. How far away am I from the group? Would they hear me if I yelled and said I'll be right there?
They'd hear you.
Okay, I'll just say I'll meet you at the inn and walk with the lady.
All right, perfect. We'll come back to you. What is everyone doing at the inn? Halo has found a red ball and is put it on the table and is just looking at it.
I am so... Did you guys learn anything about the ball?
No.
I'm assuming a lot fucking happened. She's like 12. Like,
Yeah, we encountered the man. You remember Toby, and he stabbed you.
Yeah, I remember that fucker. Mm-hmm.
He took Halo somewhere, and
you let him do what?
we did not have a choice. I was dead. Ren was dead.
I was literally about to burn him to a fucking crisp, and then he disappeared. And then I had to kill my sister because everybody else died.
It was a very rough battle, Demas. The emotions are very high right now. But yes,
Okay.
this man did take the child.
Things. I feel like that's problematic. We can come back to that.
And then Kaida's sister came back and brought the child with her. We don't know where she went. We don't know what happened. She's got these scorch marks on her. She still won't talk. We don't know where to go next.
Do we as player characters know about the different types of nobles that currently exist post calamities?
The ones that didn't change. I was trying to verify my information in my head.
Okay.
You know about the ones that didn't change.
So, but the ones like...
So the Gullah,
the new ones,
like the Gullah area and a Sparrow domain you know of, but they've really gotten big. So you don't, since the calamities, so you don't know what they've been doing. Eonics you wouldn't know anything about, and you wouldn't know about the Gullah. But Astani you would. I've forgotten the rest of them.
Totally fine.
All the older ones you would.
Okay, that answered enough. So that's bizarre. Okay. Boy, you guys really fucking went through it, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
We need to get you guys all better armor.
Or maybe a nap.
Also a nap, please.
A nap would be good, and some medicine. Looks like you need some heals.
Okay,
yes,
but we can't all
medicine.
go at once. This one keeps wandering off on her own. And she wants
I'm
the Halo.
good.
Halo
I'm good.
Side eyes you.
I'll stay awake.
Is it a bombastic side eye?
It's a bombastic side eye.
From
Really
a
offensive, if
child.
anything.
From a I'm good. I'm perfectly rested and healed. So I can stay with the child while you guys get some rest, some sustenance.
It's much less of a child and more of a teenager. Do you have experience with that?
I think the phrase is tween.
The phrase that you're looking for is repugnant.
How much harder can it be? I had 2 children. I can handle one mostly nonverbal 12-year-old.
Okay.
You had kids?
Yes. Yes, I did. and away.
Assuming that they're not children anymore, or
It's a lot of assumptions to make. I don't particularly love talking about it.
sure, whatever. So I'm gonna kind of find somewhere to kind of post up, and that gives me enough vantage point to kind of watch Halo still. And
Yeah.
As you guys are kind of posting up in the inn, I need you all to roll a perception check.
ooh, a nat 20.
I got an 8.
9.
So 22.
11.
Ren, as you're kind of posting up, you spy a chest. It's a really small chest, slightly bigger jewelry box, and there's a letter on it that, as you're looking at it, it starts to spell out your name, almost magically.
Going to grab the letter and open it to see if there's anything inside besides my name.
It says, "For your hardships, thank you for what you've done. All of you." And then it has like a dash and then an X.
I'm gonna wave over for everyone. Hey, come over here for a second.
What? What is it?
Yeah.
Somebody left us a gift.
That's
Shadowy
okay.
fingers?
Who knows?
Mr. Smoky
I'm gonna
Mr.
pop the
Smoky
chest
fingers?
open.
Which I
You open the chest?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's 250 gold pieces.
Go buy armor or shield.
I'm gonna look up to Demas. Hey,
Yeah.
I hate to admit this, but I'm not really that great with numbers and stuff like that, so I'm gonna trust mine to you, okay?
I can do that for you.
Thank you.
Of course.
You all hear a loud pop.
Is it like from behind us?
Behind you.
Okay, yeah, I turn around.
Cece's going to draw her swords and spin around.
I'm gonna turn back with such an attitude. It's Amaris, isn't it? What animal is she now?
Halo has popped the red ball.
Oh.
Is she
Halo.
still blank faced?
Mhm.
Cool. Should we get like a regular ball for her? Do kids her age play with balls? I
I
actually
don't
don't know.
I don't think she's. Did your kids not make it that long?
I don't like to talk about it. Anyways,
You're gonna have to talk about it
why?
because we
I
just
said
went
I
through
don't
my shit.
need to talk about it right now.
I'm gonna let you guys squabble for a moment. Amaris, you walk basically to the edge of the Nexus and you see this cottage that definitely looks like something out of Hansel and Gretel and you might get eaten. And the lady goes, "All right, come on in. Make yourself comfy. Or I guess you're already naked. Now, we need to figure out what's going on with your magic. You're a druid, right?
Yes,
You can transform into different creatures?
correct. Yes.
Okay. Do me a favor. Would you lay down on this mat here? I can get you a nice comfy pillow. Just if it's all right, and with your consent, I'd like to just rummage through your head. I promise you won't hurt.
Insight. Can I trust this woman?
Roll for it.
Fuck! I botched
Nat
it.
one.
What'd you roll?
Nat one.
I botched it. It was a natural one.
For whatever reason, you feel this kinship with this woman. Like you could trust her with your life. Like she may have raised you and you just forgot about it. And for the first time in a long time, something makes sense to you. And you wholeheartedly lie down on this mat with the pillow.
Dang. The DM successfully kills off 4 characters in the 4th episode. How nice.
I'm about
Wild.
to fucking die.
Fucking bonkers.
As you're laying there, she puts her hands next to your head. She's not touching you. They're just kind of floating right there. And this green energy is kind of flowing out, and it's hitting your head, and it's kind of washing over you. It's making your eyesight green. She goes, all right, Missy, let's see. She closes her eyes. You have some spirits in here. Animal companions?
Yes, I do. I'm not quite sure how to summon them out. When I came back to life, I had these tattoos here. I was able to, I think I called out one, but I don't know how often or how to do it, if I can do them all at the same time. There's a lot of things going on with my magic since I came back to life.
Yeah, I can see that. You didn't come back like everyone else, though, did you?
Well, no, not really. So from what I'm noticing, everybody kind of had significant change, right? Mine hit me randomly when I was walking through the woods. I suddenly didn't know where I was at or anything about.
She goes, yeah, yes, I'm seeing this memory of yours. It's a dark hole. It's so empty. And then she gets really quiet. She goes, no, please don't. And then she falls over and dies.
I guess I'm gonna stand up and can I rummage to see if I could find any information out about this woman? Like, I'm assuming this is her little house. Like, I don't know what happened, but I need to figure out what the hell's going on. Like, why?
Yeah, you are more than welcome to. Go ahead and roll a perception.
Well, I kind of want to investigate the corpse too. Okay, let me investigate the corpse, then I'll check the house. Okay, like
no problem.
Am I rolling an oh fuck me?
What'd you roll?
A natural one
again
on the corpse this time.
As you reach down to touch the corpse to kind of investigate, the first thing you realize is, unlike anyone else that's died, she's dead. Her soul is gone. The second thing is, the moment you touch it, you feel an intense amount of cold, and her entire body is wet with this liquid. It feels like a cold sweat almost. The third thing is a voice goes, I found you. And everything in the house explodes. Go ahead. Everything in the house explodes. I need you to roll a dexterity reflex saving throw. No, a constitution saving throw. So that you take half damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the 22.
Okay.
It's a darker route than I thought it was going to.
You are taking 20 points of damage.
Thank God I healed myself. Fuck.
You all hear this explosion.
God fucking damn it.
What did she turn into? Like a... Do sheep explode? Since when do sheep explode?
No, sheep don't explode. Dragon?
ZZ's
No.
towards the explosion.
No. Yeah, like we head off, like I grabbed the tween's hand. Come along.
Before you
After-
grab the tween's hand, I'm gonna kind of look at her. Did you do that? Because I find it convenient that your ball popped and then all of a sudden there's a giant explosion somewhere.
Why are you talking to her like she's gonna talk back? We know she's only ever said like one phrase.
She looks to Ren and goes, "Why would I waste my time?"
The fuck?
And she walks out of the door of the inn, following behind Zizi.
Keeping a really strong eye
Oh,
on her as I run out right behind her.
Kaida. Grab the gold. Let's go.
Kaida grabs the gold, and after everybody leaves the inn, before she runs out, she does run behind the bar and refill her flask.
Okay, cool.
And she leaves like
As you should.
one gold on the counter, and she's like, and then she stops for a second, and she puts 2 more down, and she just takes the bottle.
You should.
Can I
You have a moment, Amaris, before they catch up to you.
can I do a quick rummage to see if there's anything that can help me with this? Because she was obviously a mage or a witch of some sort. Maybe I can find something that'll help me with the magic.
Roll a perception check. Let's see if you can find something. Or investigation.
Oh,
if
my
you
would it
prefer.
rolls have been dog shit.
Or an investigation with disadvantage, whichever you prefer.
Oh, I'll do the perception 100%.
Okay.
I got a 15.
You find an old, like, diary type book. That's got some druidic symbols on it that may help.
Okay, I'm gonna put the book in my backpack.
Okay. It's a little charred, but okay.
I mean, I'm sure somebody in the party can help me restore it. There's probably some way to deal with that, but I need help, and I'm sure everybody in the party would agree I need to know how to control Bear Morris.
You don't have to tell me. That's up to y'all to figure
Or
out.
up into Bear Mart.
You
That's
all
fine, yeah.
arrive. It's not a long walk to get to the end of this small town. You all arrive. See Amaris is covered in dirt and debris, and this would-be cottage is no more.
Amaris.
Okay, so there was this old lady with a walking stick that felt like maybe she could have been my mother. She had me lay down and was going through my mind to see if maybe there was some sort of blockage with my druidic powers. She started saying, "No, please, not right now," and then died. When I was examining her body, the place blew the fuck up. I don't know how else to explain what the fuck just happened. I barely
you
understand.
Take like 3 fast steps backwards.
And in the semblance of all of that, you didn't think about grabbing clothes at all because
They would have gotten scorched off anyway. Okay, listen, I don't have any money. I'm broke. I can't get clothes yet to make you
Good
feel
news, we can solve that later.
Kaida gives her her portion of the gold and hands her 83 gold.
Thank you,
I
Kaida.
really want
I
you
will
to wear
get
some
clothes.
fucking clothes.
You gave her 83 gold?
Did I do? I did math wrong. Never. Wait 1 second.
250 divided by 5 is
I could do
not
math.
83.
50.
It's not
Yeah.
83.
She hands her 50 gold. Sorry, I can't do math.
Thank
No
you.
worries, no worries.
I, Robin, cannot.
Just blew up stuff.
As you're all talking, a door appears.
Okay.
I wanted
Listen.
to take a nap.
Like, do we want to take the chance at the door being here when we wake up? Because, I mean, I know we've all been through some shit. I'm sure the mages need to recharge spells. Zizi's and Ren have been dead. Dimas, I don't know whether you died or not, but you just came back.
That's a secret.
We don't keep secrets.
I don't think that we have time. I believe all of this is happening
I think we have
for
to
a
go.
reason. And Amaris, I think you have to be the one to open the door. If stuff like this keeps happening with you, we're not going to be able to keep going. We've got to figure out what's going on.
All right, I'm going to look at the tween, Halo, and extend my hand and see if she takes it.
She doesn't take your hand. She just looks towards the door.
11-year-olds don't do
supposed to
that,
go
really.
through it?
She doesn't respond.
All right, but she's also an angsty tween. I'm going to try to open the door.
The door, as soon as you touch it, you hear an audible click, like it unlocks, and the handle turns.
Here we go.
Listen,
And
we'll
Demon's
get
like
you
walks.
clothes on the other side. Let's go.
Fuck. Here we go again. Can I see anything through the door, or is it a black abyss?
It's actually very, very bright. It's too much
Is there
light that's
like an
shining in.
energy emanating from it? Is it?
Nope, just light.
All right. I don't want to hurt any more of y'all, so I'm hoping this will help me get control of this and be more productive towards the party. If you join, you
Demus
can
shuffles her through the door. Come
Hydrate
on.
check.
All right.
Stay hydrated, folks.
You.
Demus is losing patience with all of this.
You go through the door. On the other side, you're met by a city. This city has buildings, houses on top of houses, structures, settlements, and off in the distance is a vast castle of elven design. The door shimmers and disappears behind you. And that is the end of episode 4.
Will we get a long rest? Find out next time.
Will Amaris ever get clothes? Probably not.
Julie, really gonna pause you quick.
I am a druid.
Hey, save it for the afters. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile.
we have 2 meanwhiles.
Oh.
Kane is standing at a door, and it's open. He's talking to someone on the other side, and he goes, I did what you asked, but it didn't quite go the way I expected. Oh yeah, they're in for a few more surprises. Meanwhile, part 2, somewhere, a deep black abyss known as the Dark Ocean stirs. And that is the end of episode 4.
Oh, ZZ, my ZZ.
3.
Oh man.
Be a pie.
Shit is getting wild.
Will Demus ever talk about his kids?
No.
Will Amaris ever be able to control animal shapes?
Probably
Will
not.
Ren and Zizi ever get their emotions back?
Definitely not.
Absolutely not.
Will Kaida ever have a successful heal?
Look, I used a level
Save the rest
3
of this for
spell
after.
slot.
Hold on.
Save it, folks. Listen, we're gonna get out of here. It's clear that they have a lot that they want to talk about in the meta. So if you guys want to catch that, make sure you're watching on Thursday. You guys can see all the chaos as it unfolds. We're doing behind the scenes on Thursdays, our afters, where we talk about everything that just happened in the game we played, as well as someone else's Game 0 that we'll be playing at the end of it. Additionally, we're going to have some reactions, so be on the lookout for those. The reactions will actually be next week, Tuesday. Happy 4th of July for those who celebrate it. We will not be streaming on Tuesday or Thursday. We will more than likely be playing a VOD, so be on the lookout for it. The stream will still pop up, but we will not be live. We'll just be playing a video that we have previously recorded for your viewing pleasure. So now, thank you so much for following. Shout out to each and every one of our audience. You guys have been fantastic this evening. Whew, okay, from right to left, ZZ to Amaris, please tell the people who you are, who you play, and where they can find you.
Hi, I am ZZ. My turn. Ha. I am Violet. I play ZZ Mulhias. You can find me on TikTok at Violently Colored, and you can find me here Tuesday nights on Roll for Trauma.
I'm Deontay. I play Ren Folkor. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Dapper_Macon 2.0 and here on Tuesdays at Roll for Trauma.
I am Robin, and I play Kaida de, and you can find me on Instagram or TikTok at Trippy Thistle, or here doing my thing on Roll for Trauma.
I'm Cole. I play Demas Andreas, and you can find me here every Tuesday and Thursday on Roll for Trauma.
I am Onyx. I play Amaris Tareen, and you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at IcyOnyx.
There we go. Now that I've unmuted myself, you already know. I am Eddie. Thank you guys so much for being here and supporting Roll for Trauma. We're going to play that promo again so you guys can look out for the collectibles that are coming soon. We'll have some more information on that. Follow us on the social medias. TikTok is at Roll for Trauma. YouTube is Roll for Trauma. And, of course, right here on Twitch, where you can catch all the live episodes of NevaeH Paradise Lost. Until then, adventurers, say bye. Bye.
Bye.